coming to you from location today. Not driving about front. I've been doing a lot of driving about earlier. I normally shoot the videos there. But I'm at me dad's, having a little stop off and enjoying the quiet while everybody else is out doing various things for the time being. It's a bit sunny outside, but I've got nothing to go outside for at the moment, so I can't be asked. So I thought I'd do a video, because there's always something that comes up that tweaks my attention and my interest. And one of them was, there's a status a friend of mine put up the other day, and it struck something with me, because I went through some messages that I got on the Words of Wimbo page. I don't get as much hate mail now, since I haven't put up a video defending people's various religious and cultural beliefs. The EDL or EDF or whoever it is that likes to pretend they're fighting for our country and our freedoms as white British people and Catholics and whatnot. Haven't sent me any death threats for quite some time, so I'll put something up soon that will probably upset them, I imagine, and I'll get some more death threats and that'll be entertaining. But I mean, it's one of those things that stresses people don't like you, and that's just a part of life. Whatever you do, people will not like you. You could be the nicest guy in the world, someone will think you're a cunt. That is a fact. There's no way around that. It is just what it is. People will criticise you and everything you do. And one of the best examples, it reminded me of this, was literally a status a mate of mine wrote about car finance and like leasing a car. I got a mate, Russ, a down to earth, simple guy, works hard. It's 350 quid motor, because that's all he needs. That's all he needs to get through stuff. So he doesn't spend £1,000 on a car. Said he earns good money, works his arse off. If he wanted to buy himself a nicer, newer car, he could. But that's what he needs. That's what he believes, and that's how he lives his life. Nothing wrong with that. Well, people will look at that and go, "Oh, it's a cheap ass fucking car. He's got no money. He clearly doesn't fucking work very hard. Blah blah blah." And on the other end of the spectrum, you get other friends of mine who've got Range Rovers, Audis, BMWs, and all this other stuff, and Porsches and things. And they're like 30, 40, 50, 60 grand motors. And they'll get them on finance. And financing the car is a perfectly normal and realistic thing to do. So the depreciation of a car when you buy it is insane. It is the quickest depreciating item you could fucking buy. Hands down anywhere in the world. Nothing depreciates value less than a new car. So financing or leasing a car is a perfectly reasonable and logical way to do things. But you'll get people that don't like the fact that you've got that car, and they'll turn around and go, well, he's got no real fucking money, because otherwise he would have bought it outright. He's leasing it, so he's only pretending to have money. So really he's cheap and he's broke and he's poor and he's just like the rest of us and he's pretending. Opposite end of the spectrum, one friend one end, one from the other, same argument used by people to have a go at them. I can honestly say, hand on heart, if I had 30, 40, 50, 60 grand in cash in my account, and I've had money close to the lower end of the spectrum, the list I gave there, in my account before. And I can tell you, hand on heart, if I had 30, 40, 50, 60 grand in cash, I would not use it to buy a car outright. The weekend that money became available to me, I would be in a basement sex dungeon in Amsterdam with 15 midgets with trays of Class A drugs on their heads, chucking cocaine at me while singing the national anthem while I went to fucking town on 5 one-legged hookers in a drug-fueled frenzy until my heart finally gave out. But that's just me. So yeah, it's one of those points, I think, and it's a story that issues that no matter what you do, people will not like you. So I don't understand why people get so het up with things and caught up with that. I don't fucking care what people think. I drove myself nuts years ago worrying about what people thought of me and the way I was and reacted. And it made me very, very upset, and it made me very depressed, and it put me in a real bad situation for a long, long time. And about 6 years ago I came out of all that, and I literally decided that whatever I did, someone wasn't going to like. No matter what I did, someone wasn't going to like that, and someone was going to judge me for it and have a go at me. So I sort of decided that I'd just do what I want to do. And anyone that knows me will tell you, who's known me long enough, knows I do whatever the fuck I want. I really do. I don't hold back. I say what I think. I do what I like. I go where I want to go. I hang out with the people I want to hang out with. I do whatever the fuck I want. Whether it was choosing my degree or going back to university and doing a degree that no one in my family thought I should bother doing. Whether it's working the nightclub scene, whether it was being involved in illegal activities, and other things and stuff that I've done. I bore the brunt of all those things. When it went fucking wrong, and at times it went very badly wrong, you can read in my book, another plug there for Addicted to the Life Before I Self-Destruct, the Seb James Dorwork story. There were much there said where I was in some very, very sticky situations. I'm not talking about the fact that I've overdosed 5 times on drugs or that my heart's nearly given out 4 times for various reasons, and the fact that I've had to be, in situations where I've nearly died on several occasions. I've looked at jail sentences for some of the things I've been involved in, and there are actions that I've done that I've led there, and I didn't apologise to anyone for it. I didn't ask anyone for help or sympathy. I took it on the chin because it was my decisions and my life that brought me there. Just the way I'm here now, and everything I do is done by me. All the money I make, and at the moment it isn't much, is mine, so I spend it on whatever I want, and I don't apologise to people for that, and neither should you. If you've earned your fucking money and you've earned your lifestyle, do what the fuck you want, because someone, somewhere, no matter what you do, will always think you're a cunt. So you might as well be a cunt who does what they want to do, not a cunt who does what everybody else wants to do, because then you're just fucking with yourself. Do whatever you want to do. Always do what makes you happy. Because the only fucking person in life that will always try to make you happy is you. It should always be you. You will never always be someone's first choice, but you can always be your first choice. So fuck it. Do what you want to do. That's the only advice I can really tell you when it comes to life, hands down. Ask out the person you want to ask out. If they say no, they say no. Buy the car you want to buy. If you can afford it, go for it. If you can't afford it, have it for 5-6 months, then hide it from the repossession company. Fuck it, make a game out of it. Have a good time. You're going to be fucking taken off. You have a good laugh. Go for the job you want to go to. Get the tattoo you want to get. Move where you want to move. Travel where you want to travel to, and do what you fucking want. Even if you just want to get shit-faced every weekend and off your nut on Class A drugs. If you're not hurting anyone, fuck it, do it. And if you are hurting someone, do it anyway, but try and be a bit more considerate, okay? That's the advice I'll give you on that, alright?